Concern for the environment is at an all-time high. Consumers are supporting companies whose operations address climate change. They know that what's good for the planet is good for their future. As a result, companies are finding that a sustainability strategy improves their bottom line. However, when it comes to the advertising industry, where sustainability is less visible, there's more work to do. That's why IAB is proud to be a supporting member of Ad Net Zero, to bring sustainability to the forefront of the digital marketing ecosystem through education and transparency. Together, we are working to understand, report on, and reduce carbon emissions stemming from advertising operations to help move sustainability forward.
Having a sustainable business model is really important, not only because there's the moral argument that we need to take urgent action on the climate crisis, but also it's something that's being demanded by consumers, and we're also seeing increasing demand from clients as well.
Sustainability has to be a priority. The world we know is in this environmental crisis, and as one of the largest media companies that Dentsu is in the world, we recognize the influence that we have on both our clients and in the media environments.
Every industry needs to do their part. And if you examine the carbon that digital advertising throws off on an annualized basis, it ranks as one of the top 20 carbon producers across the globe.
GroupM places 1 out of every 3 media dollars across the industry. And so it's really incumbent upon us to drive that change for the greater good.
We're firstly looking at our own operations, understanding what our carbon footprint is, our climate impact, and then setting some really ambitious targets to reduce that.
We're actually structuring an entire team around our sustainability efforts. We want to ensure that we have the resources to engage in research and development and help us to define our decarbonization goals and be held accountable for those action items.
We will be publishing Tech Lab standards around a greener supply chain and how to manage a greener supply chain for the industry. What are best practices around things like lazy load, how to do greener or more carbon neutral audience syncing.
We have 100% renewable electricity already today. We've already reduced Scope 1 and 2 absolute carbon emissions by 53%, and we've secured the validation of the Science Based Targets initiative, which has put us through a very rigorous process to make sure that we are improving as an organization.
We brought in experts and climate scientists to really educate all of the subject matter experts and stakeholders within our business so we can identify the right path that we should be taking.
Easiest thing to do is just start something, start anything.
Look at how you're utilizing energy, the products you use, your recycling behaviors, tangible things that can be accomplished right away.
Asking around what are the operational practices and perspectives and points of view of the companies that you're working with that are going to have the biggest impact on our businesses.
A small step is still a step, so don't get too inundated with what everyone's business is doing because we're all in a different spot.
Going from doing nothing or not being conscious of it to making one small change actually makes an impact.
I would hope we would be certainly carbon neutral as an industry. 2050, I would certainly hope that we would be carbon negative.
What a sustainable future looks like in 2030 is, in my world, a place where we'll see all businesses and humans feeling responsible.
I think that by 2030, we're going to realise how much more there is to do. And I think the 2 decades that follow that, we're going to see even more advancement, even more innovation.
Sustainability is going to be table stakes. We're going to think about carbon efficiency the same way we think about other aspects of brand safety, whether it's IVT or viewability.
For me, 2050 is going to see some of the most efficient technology I think anyone has ever seen.
Sustainability is responsibility.
Necessary.
Possible.
And imperative.
Survival. Properly utilizing our resources is something humans have been doing since the beginning. We can't call ourselves forward-thinking and build products for the long term without first ensuring that the long term actually gets here.